My experience with the Bible is that I hear God talking to me when I read the Bible. God helps me understand why He allowed those stories to be put in the Bible. The nuances, such as Paul admitted to leaning on his own understanding and projecting his beliefs onto people, when the Bible says in Proverbs chapter 3 verses 5 through 6, do not lean on your own understanding. And so many people think that because it's in the Bible, that means it's okay. They use the Bible as an excuse for polygamy. And God helps me understand different things like that. God also helps me understand my life through the Bible. Even if the Bible verse doesn't even have to do with that subject, God will help it. God will make it correlate to that subject. God will give me answers to things that I have been praying or even just thinking through the Bible. God will tell me how happy He is with me through the Bible. Like, I'll read something and God will be like, you feel that way about me. Like, certain parts in Psalms where He be like, I live for you and I love you and I obey you, like, and I give praise to you. And God has told me, like, you do that. Like, you love me so much, you do that, and you didn't even, oh, Jesus. Like, and that's what happened when I started reading the Bible. I started crying, like, because He'd be like, you do that. Like, you love me so much. And, like, a part of me telling my part about my experiences with Christianity and life is because the majority of Christianity said it is hard. And even the Bible says that it's hard. But nothing about Christianity is hard to me. Nothing about obeying God is hard to me. What's hard is being a reflection of the devil, knowing that I'm harming myself and other people. Because why would it be hard to me when it's literally God's best? Easy and hard is a mindset. And so, yes, God will tell me about certain things that are going to happen in my life. God will tell me, this is how I feel about this person while I'm reading the Bible. Like, somebody that's in my life, God will be like, this is how I feel about that person. This is what's going to happen to them. This is what I have caused you to be. This is why I have given you so much wisdom, because look how they turned out. What else? That's really basically it, like, of the different categories, but it's just like numerous situations. Like, God will make things stand out to me in the Bible that that never stood out to me before. And God will make things make so much sense, and it just seems so obvious to me when it wasn't obvious to me before. The Bible is so amazing. The Bible is true. I never doubted that the Bible was fake. I never doubted that Jesus was real. Even when I was in witchcraft, I only got in witchcraft because I was looking for God. I was trying everything with God's name attached to it. And God revealed the truth to me on 7/11/2024 by constantly showing me testimonies of people leaving things alone that I was into, and giving me the undeniable urge to listen to gospel. And so that is my experience with the Bible. It also, I feel like overwhelming, but in a good way, like God. And I also I listened to the Bible in less than 2 months, the end of 2024, and then now and in 2025, God would not let me like force myself to read the Bible, because I would come across like leaders that would say like they read the Bible every 6 months, or they read the Bible every 3 months, or like my pastor says, like every month that has 31 days in it, he reads the book of Proverbs because it has 31 chapters. 31 chapters and stuff like that. So I would be doing like attempting to do those things, and I was like, no, now when you read the Bible, I want you to read it because you are getting certain messages and understanding with me. And I would even try to force myself like to even read the whole chapter, and God would be like, no, I only want you to read this line, I only want you to read this paragraph, or like even I just want you to focus on this word. Like the Bible is so powerful that like each word, first of all, is God, so God is powerful without words, but each word in the Bible has its own power. Like I think it's the first word in Genesis is in, but I know for a fact that in John the first word is in, and them choosing to use the word in is so powerful. And it's just like God is saying in, and it's just like in, and then God started giving me revelations about in, like I'm inside of everything. Like it's just so powerful, and them choosing to use of instead of the, and it's just so many different things. And like English has always been my favorite subject, and I love like punctuation and stuff, and like people what they call proper English, but in the Bible they would say like and, but like English in America will teach you like you're not supposed to keep saying and in a sentence, but like God is okay with it, and so many different things. So yes, that is my experience with the Bible. Whew. I even stuck with the Bible a few nights, and it was such a beautiful experience. I'm in the process of recording the whole Bible for my YouTube because people don't like the AI voices that are on the Bible app, and so I'm up to 2 Samuel, one of those so far, but I could have been way further, but God has had me take a break from doing it. And so I also record Bible verses in different translations. I also record Bible verses in certain subjects, like for wealth, for protection, for healing, for love, for understanding sin, for encouragement, and all other different type of things. Excuse me. I love you, and my supporting God does too. This is the perfect time to dedicate your life to God, or rededicate your life to God. And all you have to do is say out loud, Jesus Christ of Nazareth, I believe that you died on the cross for me, for my sins, that you rose on the third day. I accept you into my heart, my life, my mind, my body, my soul, and my spirit. I surrender everything to you. And this is like God is going to lead you to stop drinking, stop getting drunk, or stop drinking completely, stop smoking, stop doing drugs, stop having unwed intercourse, stop celebrating Halloween, stop watching horror movies, stop using adult toys, stop self-pleasuring, stop gossiping. God is going to cut off certain people from your life. God may even switch your job and your career. God is going to change the way that you dress. God is going to shift your confidence. God is going to heal you. And you have to know that God knows how everything and everyone will be in the future, and you don't. So that means God's way is best, okay? So don't ever think that you know better than God. And if you ever tell God you don't want to do what he do, it's fine for you to be honest. You don't want to do what he wants you to do. It's fine to be honest, but God is also going to correct you, okay? There are so many people who tell God that they don't want to do what he wants them to do, and they're like prominent leaders. And this is why I love watching podcasts and interviews, and so grateful that God has called that to be a part of my journey in every walk of life. When I was not dedicated to God, when I was in witchcraft, and now that I'm in Christianity, I have watched all type of different episodes, and it's just like I learned so much. But yes, I thank you for liking, listening, commenting, sharing, watching, subscribing, and following. Thank you for praying for me. Thank you for pouring into me, and thank you for sowing into my ministry monetarily.